is out of the bag now. So what do we do, Natalia?
Well, sad to say, but I'm also from the education background. I'm a secondary educator, a trained educator, and in my experience working with, working with these young women, which is, this is what they are. And dealing with that over sexualization is a very difficult, very, very difficult one to crack because, on one hand, as well, because we're being shaped by this colonial, patriarchal, capitalist paradigm, um, that a lot of the girls that I've worked with want to be seen as sexual because that is where they see their power. That is what they feel like, oh, I'm a woman, so I get to use, like, this new body that I've been given, to get control. So then they can fall into the trap of, giving away that power and then it really blowing up in their face and them having to deal with the repercussions. So there's a lot around, when I was back in the classroom, we were trying to do a lot around boundaries. So having the internet and social media in their world, but creating boundaries, as in, who are you sharing these pictures with, or what are you sharing with other people, and do you have to do it? Like, a lot of these young girls felt that they had to for certain people to like them.
Yeah, yeah.
And then then that person shared whatever was, sent around, and then for years they've got this reputation, and their body has been shared and exploited in a way that they never intended.
No.
So there's a lot of work to be done around, definitely, boundaries online. But I think if we have work, just like the work that Elle does, but like around self-esteem, and knowing that you can say no, and knowing how you want to interact with other people, and knowing how high a value you are, that you don't need to use your body as a currency, is a really important place to start. But it's also a really difficult place to start because in society we're shown, the empowered woman is the sexy woman. All, loads of successful artists and business women have, embraced that physicality and sexualization to get the attention of their audience and then make money from it. So like, it's a very confusing message for them, why, like, these people are successful and they show their bodies like all the time, and yet you're asking me not to do that. But that's how I can demonstrate power. So if we can give young women tools to see that they're not just the physical, and see that they have so much potential to access all different kinds of powers from within themselves, then they'll have a better toolkit to be able to decide, what do you want to show online, who do you want to be interacting with, even because I've even spoken with students who've said, oh, I just accept everyone and start talking to everyone who adds me as a friend because I don't want to be mean.
Hmm.
So, like, if we
It's
have, it's yeah.
so I wrote a book about this, and the problem, I think, is, so